Hi there, this is Mina once again and welcome to the third video of Productivity Tuesday. And in today's video we are going to talk about Evernote, the popular note-taking application. So in this video we are going to see what exactly is Evernote, how do you use it in your daily life, what is the difference between free and premium plan, then we will create a new account and understand the basic structure. Next, we will see 6 ways to add content to Evernote, and finally, I will give you a pro tip on how to organize Evernote effectively. In a nutshell, we will try to cover everything a beginner needs to know about Evernote. Like always, you can find the video timestamp in the description below and turn on the subtitles if you want to. So with that being said, let's get started. So what exactly is Evernote? Well, like I said, Evernote is a popular note-taking application. If you find an interesting idea, simply write it down in Evernote. As simple as that. But Mrinal, this is what you can do in any note-taking application like Google Keep or Apple's Note app. So why should I use a third-party application like Evernote? Well, like I said, Evernote is a dedicated app for note-taking and it comes with many useful features. For instance, you can clip a web page, take a voice note, or quickly snap a picture with the Evernote smartphone app. And then you can arrange them properly in form of notebooks and tags so that you can easily retrieve them later on. And the best part is, Evernote is everywhere. That is, there is an app for every operating system, whether if it's Windows, Mac, Android, iPad, or even BlackBerry and Kindle. And in case you don't have access to any of your device, you can still use the Evernote web interface. So overall, with Evernote, you can take notes of any kind, with any device you have, and then later see it anywhere you want. Okay, so I get what Evernote is, but how should I use it? Well, I have been using Evernote for past 4 years now, and to be honest, it has almost become my second brain. Now, I have to say, in the beginning, you will have to spend some time understanding it, but later it will always pays off. The key is to add everything you find in the Evernote. For instance, here are some examples that I am using Evernote for, and hopefully you can relate to that. In my work stack, I put all the ideas for the future blog post and YouTube videos. But if you're not working, like say if you're a student or something, then you can save all your study material and research paper, etc. Similarly, if you're working in say real estate, then you can create a notebook for your clients and property details, etc. So my point is, start by creating a notebook on whatever you do full time. Now in my finance stack, I keep a log of income and expenditure of every month. Basically, I use an expense tracker for details, and by the end of every month, I upload that screenshot into Evernote. Similarly, the text folder contains all the TDS certificates and tax returns of previous years. The personal stacks consist of a journal where I keep a log of all the interesting things that are happening in my life. The movie and TV show notebook contains all the watch later stuff or read later materials. And the past accomplishment is where I put the screenshot or the pictures of some of the good words that I've received from you guys, like via comments or email, etc. So this helps me to overcome my procrastination. Next, there is an important document stack. The scan notebook contains all the copies of important IDs like passport and voter ID, etc. And my favorite one is receipt. Now, since it is not possible to keep a physical copy of every small bills or receipts, I just quickly take a picture of them and store it to my Evernote account. You can do the similar things with business card, and the best part is Evernote mobile app has a built-in OCR reader, which means it can fetch a text from documents and make it searchable. And finally, there are other notebooks like shopping, where I keep a log of all the stuff that I need to buy and my subscription service. And then there is idea notebooks, which contains all the tips that I have received from you guys in the comments or emails. The best of the web usually contains interesting articles that I have archived from my Pocket or Feedly account. I use the if this then that recipe to automate this. And then the travel folder contains everything related to a specific trip, like hotel bills, ticket details, expenditure and important pictures, etc. And finally, there is Inbox Zero, my default notebook. So what it does is, everything that I save from the web goes to Inbox Zero, and in the weekends I process all its content and put them in the respective notebooks. We will see more on this in the later part of this video. Now this is all I have. If you want, you can draw inspiration from my notebooks, or if you have come up with your own idea, then let me know in the comment section below. So Evernote follows a freemium model, that is 80% of the service is free and for the rest you will have to pay. Now for most of us, the basic version is more than sufficient. However, in case of Evernote, there is a significant difference between the free and the premium version. For instance, in the free plan, you get 60 MB upload limit which get renews every month. Now this is sufficient if you are working with text-only notebooks. But if you're planning to digitalize your notebook or upload pictures and PDF etc., then you will have to go for the premium plan, which offers 10 GB monthly upload. Similarly, there are other features like save emails to Evernote or digitalize or scan documents that are only available for premium members. However, if you want, you can try the premium version for 1 month at no extra cost. Simply use the custom link in the description below to sign up for the new account. Okay, so now that we have understand the basic of Evernote, let's see how to use it. Here for demonstration, I will create a dummy account. Now next thing that you need to do is download the Evernote app for Windows, Android, iPad or whatever device you have. In my initial days, I was only using the web application and it was a mistake. Evernote is so much powerful when you are using its native app. Okay, so once you have downloaded the application, we have to understand the Evernote structure, which can be a bit confusing at first. So on the top level is the Evernote, which is the program itself. Then you have to create notebooks in it, like personal notebook, work notebook, travel, etc. etc. Now, if you want, you can also create a stacks of notebooks, which is nothing but a collection of more than one notebooks following the same genres. For instance, my work notebooks consist of blogging and YouTube. And then inside these notebooks, you add notes. A note can be a text note, voice note, PDF file, picture, scan copy or mixture of all of that. So in a nutshell, Evernote follows a two-level tree structure. And as you can see, things are already very well organized in it. But there is one more thing called tags. So let me give you a small example to understand what exactly is tags for. So let's say I have Android blog post on my blogging notebook, as well as there are Android related videos in my YouTube notebook. Now I want to see all the Android related content in one page. This will include the blog post from the blogging notebook as well as the videos in the YouTube notebook. And what I can do is I will add the tags to each of the notes, which will later help me to find them. So in a nutshell, we first create a note, which can be anything: text, images, audio, whatever you want, and then we classify them with tags, and then we finally put them in the respective notebooks. Okay, so now that we have understand the basic structure of Evernote, let's see how it looks in actual software. Now for this instance, I will be using the Evernote web as an example, but the process should look similar in the Evernote Mac app as well as in the smartphone app. So let's start by creating our first note. Click on this create note button. Now for demonstration, let me give it a title and write something in the body. Now as you can see on the top, there is a basic word processors like increasing size, font, alignment, etc. And then click on done to save changes. Now by default, it will add this note to the default notebook, which is called first notebook. But say I want to put it under a new notebook called work. So to do that, I will go to the notebook section, then click on the plus symbol to create a new notebook. Let's give it a name called work. Now to move my first notebook to the work notebook, simply go back to the notes and then click on the top of the title and select the work notebook from there. So as you can see, now this is in my work notebook. Similarly, to create a stacks of notebook, simply drag and drop one notebook over the other, and that's it. So once you have the basic understanding of Evernote, you need to add more and more notes to it, and there are several ways to do it. So let's check them out. Number 1, write it down directly. This is what I do most of the time. Create a new notebook and start adding words to it. Second, use Evernote Web Clipper, a browser extension. This way you can take a screenshot of a part of a page or even clip the entire web page and save it to your Evernote account. Or if you are on mobile, then you can use the Share to Evernote option to save web pages. Third, you can also forward your emails directly to your Evernote account. No need to copy paste it. Though I have to say this is more of a pro feature as basic account only get 5 emails every month. Number 4, take a picture of something using your phone's camera. Here the difference between camera and document is the document will also index every text in the picture and make it searchable. Number 5, drag and drop documents from the desktop, or if you are on mobile then you can use the attachment option. And finally, number 6, use the if this then that service to automate stuff from social media. Like if I archive an article on Pocket, then it will automatically get forwarded to my Evernote account. Now here is a popular way to organize Evernote using a 3-level structure. So as the name suggests, it consists of 3 levels. On the first level, you create a notebook called Inbox and then set it as a default notebook. So anything you clip from the web, forward from your email or take picture goes into Inbox. Then comes the cabinet, which is the collection of notebooks like work, personal, scan, finance, etc. So first you filter stuff from Inbox and then put them in the right places in the cabinet. And finally, once you are done, you move them to the trash folder. Well, this is all for now. I hope you find this video helpful, and if you do, then give this video a thumbs up and also let me know in the comment section below. Now, my next video is going to be about Evernote tips and tricks for advanced user, and I highly recommend you check that out. So a link to that will be in the description below as well as in the YouTube cards. So it's Vinal signing off, and like always, thanks for watching.